You are now watching a Lucky Penny Shop product feature. Hey, it's Lucky Penny Shop. Excited to check out Space Sand. Now, this will be one of 3 videos. This is video 1. It's the white sand, and now I'll update you what the second one's going to be and the third one, but they're all going to be a little bit different. This is a Dunecraft product, and it's very much like Aqua Sand because it never gets wet. So let's see. Closest thing to sand from Mars. All right. Let's read it. The soil of Mars is reddish in color, very dry, and resembles dusty sand. It exhibits hydrophobic properties at first. It is theorized that this is because it has not been exposed to water in over 13 million years. Space and sand is being used in experiments covering the Mars exploration. All right. As seen on TV. Let's see. Pour your space sand into a cup of water. Observe the silvery layer between the sand and water. Form stalagmite figures, shapes, and even letters underwater. Okay. Use a spoon to remove the sand from the water and watch it magically dry as it comes out. Well, I've been planning this for quite a while. Actually, all 3 videos. I've had the sand for probably a good year, and it's just been... I've been telling myself, all right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. So I've got what I need ready for this first video. So when I come back, we will just play with it in, like they say, in a cup and see what that's like. And then we'll move on to the next little experiment. All right, I have my first bowl of water. So what I'm going to do first is just show you, and for me to check out how it works when you pour it in water. Because that's what they say, you can make shapes and different things in water. So let's do that, just a regular cold tap water, and I'll just pour it in and then play with it, of course. I'll probably be adjusting the light accordingly and maybe darkening it up just a little bit so it's not as bright for you. So here we go. Let's just pour some in. Okay, see it clumping at the bottom? Alright, so let me zoom in. That looks really cool. It looks like some kind of underwater you know what I'm trying to say. Underwater something. Aquascape, like if I was aquascaping a tank or something, like a fish tank. Okay, I'm going to stop there because I want to reach in. Of course, I got some tools, some spoons and stuff. Let's just see. Here we go. Alright, let's try. Now, I've seen a lot of people on that last video said, oh, just take regular sand and spray like a Scotch guard on it. Well, that wouldn't be too healthy, so... Did you see that? I want to get my hands in there. Let me get this right under the camera so we get the best shot. So we can clear some of this out. Alright, here we go, look. Move out of the way, sand. There we are, watch. How cool is that? I got a strainer here. Let's see if it's gonna pick it up. See if I could strain the stuff off the top. There, now we can see in better. Little cleanup on the water surface. That worked good. Alright, so now I at least know how I can clean that up. Now I'll look inside. Alright, I have to reach in. There's just no way I can't play with it. So here we go. Is that view good for now? Maybe I'll do it from the side next. So here we go. I'll just grab it. Yeah, so it's like you can make a shape almost under the water. I squeezed it. See that? Ooh, cool. Sticks to my hand just a little. You get a paper towel. Now let me show you from the side. So I would say it works just like Aqua Sand, which I've played with before. Oh, the gritty sound. Sorry about that. It works the same way too, because I remember with Aqua Sand there was always just a little layer on the top. That is cool. Okay, quick cleanup here. We'll do it again. I just want to pour it in again, but I want to start with nothing in the bowl. So let me clean that up, come right back. Alright, so I just grabbed a second bowl, but watch as I was pouring out, it just looks pretty cool as it, the sand inside the bowl. Hold on. There we go. There, now look. There's a little bit of water that's keeping it moving around, but other than that, I cleared out most of it. There, so now I have a new bowl. I'll pour the rest in just a second. I know that gritty sound will bother some people with headphones. I'll try to keep this as clean as possible, but that's gonna happen. Alright, so new bowl. Now I'll pour the sand down in this one. It's a little shallower. Alright, let's see. I'm wondering how you can make letters in here, but maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe if you take like another shape mold. Let's see if we can just flatten this out. Okay, so it flattens pretty good. Let's see that from top down. Hold on, let me get a little bit. I almost need a little empty bowl off to the side. But there is some water displacement when you add the sand. So next time I do this, I'll put less water in the bowl. It's got a little wetness still in it. It probably needs to dry a little. It doesn't shape though. Let's see. Yeah, you can shape it under the water. But then as soon as you pull it out, watch. Alright, very cool. Oh yeah, plus I put a little water from the other bowl in there. So let me clean up, come back, and then I'm going to do something else. Alright, my sand is on a tray. I've been drying it out. You do need to dry it out a little bit because there is some water that will settle in the sand. So now I have nice, what appears to be dry sand. Anything that's still on the tray is probably a little wet. Now you might be able to see a droplet maybe right here. Oh, it looks okay. So let's spread this out. Now I did this on the first video, but I used a really small tray, and it was, I think it was purple sand. By the way, that video gets comments all the time. Every day someone comments on that original video. Okay, here we go. So I thought I'd bring in a little bit of color here, and you could feel it too. When I put my hand down, there's still a little moisture in it. I remember that happening to the other stuff too. So again, I don't think that the manufacturer uses Scotchgard. That is a pretty stinky and serious spray, so I would not recommend it. I would think it'd be pretty toxic to play with as well, if you think about it. Alright, so I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see if I can make some color. I want to put some color on top of my sand. So let's just put a couple drops in each one. Let me put a red in this one. And a little bit of yellow. And some yellow here. Okay, how about a little green over here? Some blue. This way I can move the sand on the top surface of, I can move the liquid, sorry, on the top surface of the water. Here we go. So there's our color number 1. Get a towel here. Color number 2. The camera's making them look exactly the same color. Let me darken this one up a little bit with a couple more drops of the red. See if that helps the color to make it look more red like it should. You could tell there is a difference in color there. Green. Okay, so those are my color choices for today. Now the original video, I did just water on top of purple sand. And like I said, that till this day, people comment on it. A lot of negative comments on that one, but I still pay attention to those comments. Basically, I think it's new people that don't understand what I do completely. I'm going to put another drop of yellow in here. I had a little more water and there was a little uneven balance. Not that I'm going to need much, just, I don't know. So let's get a close-up of our color so we can verify. Okay, there we go. So now, how am I going to put them? I figured I would do a drop of each and we'll see. Let me spread this out a little. That's why I chose to keep a white background, because I wanted to highlight these colors. And then here's a little lip so it doesn't move too far off. Alright, so let's just try color number 1. Let's just kind of make a little path. See if it can stay in that path. It should without a problem. Okay, let's move that around a little bit and see if it wants to move in its path. If not, then I'm just gonna... Ooh, it's going under the sand. That's... Ooh, look at that. It's like right here now. I don't know if you could see it. Let's see if we can isolate that. Alright, how about we do it this way? You're gonna have to stay right there. Let's just put a drop right... There must have been an opening where I didn't seal it correctly. There we go. Now that should travel around. Come on, buddy. There we go. Okay, so we know that's going to work. But let's bring in all the colors now and we'll just sort of make a mess. That one should be purple. Oop, that one under the sand. I wonder if I should have used like a more shallow dish and built the sand up higher. On the next video, remember this is video test 1. The next video is going to be black sand, and I'm going to use different kinds of liquids that'll contrast on the black, like milk or something like that. Alright, let's get these out of the way for now. I think it's going to be a mess no matter what I do as these colors merge and move around. Oh, look at that. Ooh, the green has now caught on to that color. Well, that's what I was going for. So let's add some more. And what happens when the sand gets wet, it does this. And that's why you kind of have to dry it. Let's put more. Let's see now. Now look at how that just almost like instantly all worked itself into the same color. All right, I say we put more. What do you say? No, don't merge. I didn't want you to merge. It kind of reminds me of those Aqua games I've been playing, the water games, the Slick Silvers, doesn't it? That's weird how it goes underneath. Yeah, I think next time I'm going to use a smaller dish so that the sand is deeper. Let's see if we can give a spot for another color. Oh, you don't want it to go too shallow. Yeah, it looks purple in the tube. It's just when you put it down, it doesn't look purple. And then a little bit of green. Gonna be hard to find a spot. Oh. Okay. Here we go. Again. There's so much liquid under this section that the whole thing is moving now. Look at that. And you got some pretty colors up in here. Look at that. Let me do this. Let me dump it on my tray now. Let's see what it looks like as we dump it. Here we go. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. Let's now this liquid, let me get another bowl here. See if we can get rid of some of that. Push it out. There you go. Okay. That's got more of the mixed colors in there. Now I could strain this. Let me do that. Let me strain this out again. Come back. I got a lot of color left. Give it a quick clean up, and then I'll do it again. All right, here we go. I am using a much smaller vessel now, container, dish, bowl, whatever you want to call it. And now my sand has been thoroughly dried. So it took about a half hour, maybe more, to clean it, to rinse it, and to dry it again. Look at that. I spill it right away off the bat. So it does take time. If you're going to play with this, plan on a lot of cleanup because it gets on the floor, you get sand everywhere. Let's see now. That's a much better thickness, so I should be able to hold the drop in there better. But it will still slip around the edges. That's one thing I remember from previous video. Okay, I have a lot more sand, so we might be able to do a little bit more. Here we go. Alright, now I've replenished some of my colors. Let's just put a dab, like a dot in each. Let's do all 6 colors here. Let's see if it will hold in those spots. Oh, see, that's nice now. Look at that. See, when it was wet from the previous experiment, see, look at that. Ooh, that's going to be nice. Now, I know the red and the orange and yellow look about the same, but that's just food coloring for you. Rinse it. Now the next one. This is yellow. You can see it's a slightly different shade. But now you get a better look at all the colors I'm going with. Look at that. Rinse. Now blue, I'll move over to this side, so if I change in your ears, that's why. This is kind of what I was going for first time, and now I have a better idea what I have to do. I actually heated up my sand, cooked it in the oven for about 20 minutes to dry it out real nice. Okay. Look at that now. Let me just wiggle. Let me give you a close-up of that. Okay, see? So now, get my little spoon here. See if I can make a little path for this guy. He will travel now. Now he'll go. See that? But you notice he picks up a little sand as he moves. All right. I at least wanted to try that. Let's see if we can move all of them into that center part. It's going to be hard. Let me make a path for each color. Come on. Got to be a little lower than where you're at. He's disconnected. There we go. There we go. A little bit in each. Oh, he moved. Ooh, let's move him over there. How about this now? How about we just play, huh? All right, let me put some more on there. I don't know. I'm just experimenting, you know. I think I got what I wanted out of this. So this will, all the colors will rinse out of this sand. Ooh, look at how the colors change. Let me get you right in on that. That's cool. Watch, I'll try to drop it on this orange or yellow. Let me get more of these lighter colors out. That's bound to happen when you're playing with color. Look at that. Woo! Alright, so for experiment number 1, well actually this is experiment video number 1. It's the third thing I've done. Look at how it's all changed now. It's like a little smiley face. See my eyes, my mouth, or that's my nose, my mouth, and ear. It's kind of what I was trying to do. See if I can isolate this. Here, hold on. I got another little bowl over here. Let's see if we can get some of this color out. Look at that. That's cool. Let's see if we can get it all here. well, there's no reason why I can't dump more color on here. Let me do this here. Cool. My little garden is done. You get over there. Okay. It's all gonna go to the center anyway, so here we go. Wow, it changes super fast. If I wanted to, I probably could just pour this right out. Let's see. Let's try it. All right. Got a little bit of color left. Let's just use it up. The green, ooh, that really changed it fast. And let me just put a little blue. Hold on, blue. I'll get you. I really like the coloring in the edge. You can kind of see all of them. Now there's a lot underneath. All right, well, there you go. That was my experiment for today. Like I said, I have 3 videos planned for this. Not this color, the natural sand. The next one will be black sand. So I thought I'd do some other cool liquids on top of that. At least one I know for sure I want to do. And in the last one, I have actually all 6 colors of sand, just like this. So I thought I'd put those down in a tray and see how that looked. So look forward to those. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it goes a little different directions, but as you experiment, you kind of learn these things. And I'm just playing. It's kind of looking neat to me as you... And I could pick it up with my hands, but I will get food coloring all over them. So look in that description, I'll have a link to the original video that gets comments every day till this day, and it's probably years old, that video. And then I'll have a link to just other fun playlists. And thanks for watching and supporting the channel. It's really appreciated. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments. Later. If you're looking for the item you just saw in the video, click here. Watch more videos by clicking here. Don't forget to share on social media and give a thumbs up.
Hey, LPS-Dave.
What's up, Butch?
Make sure they don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah, please click here to subscribe to Lucky Penny Shop. And always remember, when you see a lucky penny,
pick it up.
Thanks for watching.